This case developed, and I'll just run through here real quick. It started back in 2003 when there was, of course, at this point we didn't even know that we had this kind of issue at the start. There were only 5 burglaries in 2003. I'm sorry, yeah, there were 5 in 2003. Then in 2004, as you can see on the PowerPoint, it jumped to 7. And in Menor, we got our first hit came in 2005. And as you can see, the burglaries increased, and primarily as the fall season approached, it got light earlier, and the investigators have learned that this is really when the 3 people who were arrested really got active, because it got light earlier, and people were not home from work yet. The houses were very, very easy to look at and feel like nobody was home, and so it started picking up. And then in 2006, for that year, there were 77 burglaries, and this thing really got going. At that point, the different cities started putting their heads together, putting our notes together, we're sending out teletypes, and we certainly realized that there was a similar MO involved, and that was as a result of evidence and just exactly how these cases were developing. We knew that there were pillowcases were taking, pretty much jewelry was getting taken, the patio doors were being smashed, and this was some of the evidence that the different police departments got together and realized that there was common. One of the rare situations that developed here was when all the detectives were working on these cases, and you have a detective in the Lake County Sheriff's Office or Menor, and we're hearing that these similar things are happening in Lorain County. It just didn't, that doesn't happen that often. And I guess we were all a little suspicious in the beginning that these were the same people, but we later learned that they were in fact the same people. Totally, we had 145 burglaries at this point. That's the number that this entire group was able to come up with. And we had, as a result of this investigation, you have in your packet a copy of the 3 men that have been arrested. And you can see this Channel Holding, 27 years old. And then we had Mr. Ferguson, Donald Ferguson, he's 34 years old. And really the leader of this pack, Joseph Moore, 46-year-old. Those were the 3 people that were arrested that are in custody right now.
Well, usually I never miss an opportunity to say a few words, but as you can see, most of the personnel involvements are pretty modest as far as their work effort. But it was very clear to me that the combined and cooperative effort was a tremendous display of law enforcement doing their best. Even though I sit up here now, that the attention and the focus, as far as I'm concerned, could really be directed towards the people in the audience. Tremendous work effort on the detectives, patrol, everyone putting this together. And the City of Avon Lake doesn't experience these type of events very frequently, but a very sincere thank you to everyone that did a great job. I thank you, and I know our community thanks you as well.
When people's homes are violated, it's a very, very serious matter, and we all take it very serious. And I know that once this all gets put together, with the cooperation of the police departments along with our prosecutor's office, I think the work that has been done will certainly will prove that these guys aren't going to see the light of day for a while. And with that, I would say that if anybody has any questions,